going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. It is No Shave November. As you can see, I'm a little disappointed about it, but it's okay. I'm gonna see how far I can get my beard out. I am trimming down the sides a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I've got some beard stuff in it right now that's called like pine, like something Christmas pine, and I'm just saying I smell like Christmas. I don't know if that's a Christmas song, but I'm about to write one called I Smell Like Christmas, because I do. But in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my 5 weight loss habits that melted 80 pounds off of me in 12 weeks. I want all of you watching to understand that I have been the fat guy who does not like who he sees in the mirror, who has no confidence, who hates his life and feels like he's bringing shame upon his family, okay? I've been that guy. I've been low. I know where you're at if you're there, and I'm here to help you get out of that. That's why I do what I do. So if I can do it, you can too, and that's why I'm on YouTube helping you guys figure out the how-tos and the mental strategies on how you can lose weight and improve yourself every step of the way. So let's dive right into the 5 habits that melted 80 pounds off of me in 12 weeks. So guys, habit number 1 that I want to cover is going to be find a cardio source that you like. So there's a common phrase when it comes to losing weight, and it goes, ditch the crunches and go for a walk. Okay, that's because people think that, oh, all this ab work and I gotta do crunches and all that kind of thing, that's gonna give me abs. That is just simply not true. Abs are in fact made in the kitchen, and they are also made by just getting moving. That's why I emphasized cardio so much in my transformation, because I knew how important it was. If you're eating in a calorie deficit already and then you do cardio, you're just gonna be further in a deficit, therefore speeding up the process of losing weight. That's what I have found. And this beautiful steed right here is something that has been in my family for a long time, and that is our Stairmaster. Guys, look, Stairmaster is something that I did my entire time when I was losing weight, okay? When I lost like all of the 80 pounds, literally, I did Stairmaster the entire time. These days, I do a lot of walking. I know so many subscribers on my channel that literally walk to lose weight. That's what they do, and it works. Guys, if running burns calories, why wouldn't walking burn calories? You might have to go for a little bit longer to burn the same amount of calories or increase the intensity of that walk, but find the cardio source that you like to do, because you're never gonna get up and do it if you absolutely hate it. Cardio should not be a punishment, it should be a privilege. All right guys, now habit number 2 is going to be stop labeling foods as good or bad. This is why I've had such an issue with keto and some of these really restrictive diets, because it tells you you cannot have specific foods. Even entire food groups like keto, you can't have any carbs pretty much. As long as we understand that a calorie deficit is how you lose weight, it doesn't matter the quality of food that is in there. Yes, certain things are gonna be optimal. You should have a high protein diet always. That should never change. Whether you like high carb or high fat or low carb, low fat, whatever you wanna do there, I think that we should all have our own preferences. However, you need not see pizza as off limits. Now, you should see pizza as something that you can make healthy using a healthy recipe, or just saying, you know what, sometimes your boy just likes to enjoy some pizza. I mean, that's okay. Don't think that you can't have certain foods or you're gonna go crazy. If you do not like what you are eating on a daily basis, you are not going to stick to it. And if you do stick to it, you're not gonna be able to sustain any of those habits because you hate your life every time you have to put something in your mouth. Okay, eat what you like and make sure that it is going to be sustainable for you to do in the coming future. Because with any weight loss goal, it's about building sustainable habits, not having a short-term fix. You're not prepping for a bodybuilding show. You're trying to lose weight, achieve a new level of physical wellness for yourself, and you're trying to like who you see in the mirror. And that all comes from a calorie deficit if we're losing weight, okay? To those of you who've never heard my saying on the channel, eat the damn cookie. I say that because let's say a coworker brings in cookies one day, okay? You're gonna deprive yourself of that cookie because it's gonna be off your game and off limits, and you see that as a no-no. Then what's gonna happen later is, since you have been thinking about that cookie all day now that you told yourself that you can't have it, you're gonna go ahead and have an entire row of cookies when you get home. So 12 cookies later, you could have just eaten the one and been happy, okay? Eat the damn cookie, enjoy what you eat every day, and remember, calorie deficit trumps everything else. Now, habit number 3. Be mindful. Okay, what do I mean by this? What I mean by mindful is ask yourself in the moment, am I really hungry? What's affecting me to want to go in the pantry right now? Am I just getting back to my parents' house and I'm so comfortable there that I just want to dive in the fridge? I know we all know that feeling, because every time I come home to my parents' house, I literally go straight to the fridge. I have no idea why. Who can relate? That is literally like what I do every single time I go to my parents' house. But really start to think how your emotions are affecting your thoughts, because that is going to be huge in any weight loss program. Guys, any weight loss plan you buy, any diet plan, any workout plan, most of them are going to do the exact same thing, okay? The plan isn't really going to change. They're all going to put you in a calorie deficit, and they're going to have you probably lift weights and do cardio, something along those lines. But how many people find success with weight loss plans? Not many, okay? Why is that? Because weight loss is 10%, just like I said in the last video. It's 10% diet and exercise and 90% the mindset, okay? You've got to understand how your feelings are affecting your thoughts and how your thoughts are affecting your actions. People in relationships have this issue all the time, and I know because I did for like 4 years in high school. Okay, so when you're in a relationship, you get so comfortable and you're like, well, this person's gonna love me no matter what, so I'm just gonna do whatever I want, because pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. The human mind wants to maximize pleasure and minimize pain, am I right? So what are we gonna do? We're not gonna exercise, because that's painful, that's tough, unless we associate something good with it, of course. But since we're so comfortable, all we wanna do is just binge our face off with that person, because, oh, they'll love me. Oh, I'm so comfortable, I'm just gonna eat. Well, I don't have to impress anybody, I'm just gonna eat as much as I can. That is a trap. And in order to prevent that trap, you've gotta be mindful. Guys, this habit is by far the most important one in my weight loss transformation, and the most valuable thing I can probably give you in this video, so please pay attention. Habit 4 is you've got to set short-term goals. When I was 270 pounds, I was not focused on getting to 190. I was focused on getting to 265 and then 260, so week by week, I had a Friday weigh-in. So I would set like 3 to 5 pound goals per week in the beginning, because I can handle that now. The farther along you get, you're gonna lose weight a little bit slower, obviously, but doing this is gonna keep it so that throughout the week, you have that goal that you're working towards. So by the end of the week, once you start meeting those goals, it's just you're winning battles all along the way to eventually win the war. So you just win after win after win. You set short-term goals, and that's gonna motivate you throughout the entire process. So stop trying to focus on 12 weeks from now and focus on this week. I'm so deadly serious with this. This changed the game. It's so overwhelming to think about 12 weeks and 100 pounds from now. It's a lot more manageable, and it's a lot more effective to think of it as 1 week at a time or 5 pounds at a time. I cannot emphasize that enough. It's super important. I love I'm just moving to like different rooms in the house. One thing I'm trying to not do with you guys is just talk in one place for the whole video, because I know that gets boring. So I'm literally just moving to like different rooms in my parents' house right now. It's kind of funny. But guys, habit number 5 is gonna be like yourself, okay? I know this sounds cliche and ridiculous, but you have actually got to take pride in being you. There's only one you. You bring a different thing to the table than I do. Stop focusing on the bad and focus on the good. My original transformation video that took off, it's at like 1.7 million views right now, which is just, I can't imagine that I've been able to tell my story to that many people, but I've gotten 90% just amazing comments saying, you know, you've changed my life, or I learned so much, and I'm like, wow, that's so fulfilling, that's so great. But you'll always have those haters who are like, he didn't do it, it's not real, not the same guy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get those all the time. And it's funny, even if 90% of the comments are good, that 10%, you're still gonna be fixed on that. It's so easy to focus on what's bad about us instead of what's good. And I want you to play on your strengths. You have got gifts, you've got talents, and you've got a message to share with the world. And I think that you should be able to do that. But the only way you're gonna be able to do that is by liking yourself. So take this time now to understand yourself. Go deep within, be mindful, and find what you enjoy about yourself. If you see a stud, if you see a guy or a girl, and you're like, wow, they are a stud, I want to be just like them. Why are they like that? And now I want you to write down all the attributes that they would have. Now just become that person, okay? Like, it's that simple, but it takes work, it takes dedication. Through keeping all the promises that you make to yourself, through meeting all of those short-term goals and just committing and getting those small wins all along the way, you are eventually gonna build a good reputation with you and like you. The only way to like you is by building a good reputation with yourself. Most of us have a bad reputation with ourselves. If we say we're gonna get up early, we don't, and then we just fluff it off and make an excuse. No. Build a fantastic reputation with yourself.
Because once you do that, you're gonna be able to pick out the good instead of the bad and like yourself, because that's really the goal in any weight loss transformation. It's your time to make this happen. I believe in you. Yes, you. I still believe in you right now. So having said that, it's your time to get out there and make some big things happen. So if you want to be part of a community of highly motivated, highly inspirational people, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because my comment sections are just fantastic with people keeping themselves in the loop and keeping others in the loop of their weight loss journey. I want to be here with you during your journey. So do yourself a favor and subscribe down below if you are not already, and be sure to leave a like too. It helps my channel a ton. And as always, let's keep getting better together. And let's keep on grinding. I'll see you guys in the next one.